I want a Ghost Rare. So I bought the box. It was my birthday. It was my birthday. Yeah, my birthday recently, and I don't know. I recently got back into Yu-Gi-Oh, and I really want a Ghost Rare, because I think they look cool. So I'm cheating. I don't know if this is considered cheating since this is a Ghost Rare box. I don't know what the ratios are to pull a Ghost Rare, but I'd be really excited if I can get a Ghost Rare in here. So we're gonna open this up. So before we do that, I feel like since this is my first time opening this, I'm gonna read the back here. Try to read through the camera. The ghosts from the past have come back to haunt you. Well, I should read that first. That first line doesn't matter. Come back to haunt you once again. This all-foil booster set includes a massive mix of top-end tournament favorites plus dozens of other yada yada yada. Pause if you want to read the rest. I'm gonna open this. All right. So, last time I was doing videos, I didn't have a mat, so I was able to get one of those. I got this from Target for like 15 bucks, and I also got a box cutter. So let's open this up. I want to open it up the right way, so I guess I'll just cut it here. So I'm gonna show you also how I'm gonna store my cards going forward. These boxes are really cool. Like, look at the holographic. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you didn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive cards, you just buy it because it's shiny. Look how shiny it is. It's super. Oh, the shine. Okay, so let's open cards. All right, let's start with Dark Magician Girl. Hey, let's lay them all out so it looks pretty cool. And okay, Ghost from Tattoo, second Harden. That's a weird with the way the front lines are, but let's open. I'm trying to kind of do it through the camera so that way I can keep an eye and make sure the camera gets everything. Let me try to move it up close. So I don't really know that if there's a Patrick here or like opening etiquette, but let's just do this. All right, boom. So Plunder, Patrol Ship, Moek. I don't know if I'm gonna read every card. Okay, there we go. So that's a pretty cool card. Reptilian, I don't know anything about that set. This is a Triple D Vice King Requiem. I remember Triple D's and Duel Links were pretty cool. I don't know if that card's any cool. Pendulum Arena. If all monsters you control are pendulum, minimum 1, target 2 cards in the pendulum zones. Destroy both cards, and if you do, neither player can special summon for the rest of the turn except pendulum summon. This is kind of cool if you have a pendulum deck, I guess. And then what does that say? Dot Scraper. Dot Scraper. This is a pretty cool looking card. I think it's cool. I don't really know what like is actually cool or competitive. I don't know the deal about that. But I'm just gonna put the cards I think is cool over there, and then I'll show you how I'm gonna store my cards in just a second. All right, so I have the Inzektor Given Mantis. When I record on my phone, it has like on the top, there's like the square or the rectangle that shows the time I'm recording. So I'm trying to read the cards while I'm opening them. Fossil Warrior. This is a pretty cool looking card. Fossil Machine Plant. These holographics are really nice. I'm not gonna lie. This Rainbow, I think this is like the best card in that pack. So it's the 4th card is the card. Oh, look, Malefic, Cyber, and Dragon. I actually just bought the Cyber Strike Structure decks because I wanted Infinite Impermanence. So I'm actually cool to get this. Maybe I can use it. That would be really sick. But it's a Malefic card. I know they don't work the same as the regular monsters, but they kind of do. I don't know. I'll figure it out if I really want to. What I want to do is after I open this up, hopefully I can get a Ghost Rare and I'll build a deck around it. That'd be really cool. All right, the Agents of Judgment Saturn. This is a pretty cool looking card. It's a fairy, 24 attack, not bad. These cards are really sick. The way the hollow bounces and the reflective, these just look cool. These look really cool. So Worm, Agent of Life Neptune. That's a pretty cool looking card. Princess Cologne. Is that Cologne or Cologne? I guess it's Cologne. It makes sense. Generic level 4 synchro. Xyz. I want to read this. When this card is Xyz summon, you can talk to one box. Okay, so you want Box of Friends. If you control another monster, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. Your opponent cannot. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. If a face of no monster you control is destroyed by a card effect, and you die. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Oh, and this is another busted card that was in Duel Links. I remember this card, and I remember playing against this card, and I remember hating this card. So I'm just gonna leave that right there, because that card is the only card I know out of that pack. Last pack of the first box. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm just looking for a Ghost Rare, honestly. So I don't really know how good competitively these cards are. You can kind of get a sense of how good they are based on what they do, I guess. And look at that. This is like Mammoth Graveyard. This is a new version of Mammoth Graveyard. This is pretty cool. Dragon Zombie. It's not an older card? I remember that being an old card. I don't remember this card existing back in the day. And this is supposed to have a bunch of competitive cards, so that's pretty cool. Mammoth Graveyard Retrain, I think. Alien Anemone. I remember seeing this card a while ago. Vision Hero Increase. DD Necro Slime. And these holographics just look cool. I just like the way they look. They're so pretty. I'm going to read this one because I think it's cool. With this card's in your graveyard, you can fusion Spellman. Okay, this card's good. For your edge, that's by banning fusion into monsters from your graveyard, including this card. This card's good. All right, this card's good. I can read this effect and I can tell this card's good. A lot of Triple D monsters in here. And what is this? The Cocadarum of Heavy Metal Avian. So this is an Avian. I remember an Avian. I think every Avian card in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think this sounds familiar. That's pretty cool. It's a Winged Beast. Penny sleeve. Take a penny sleeve. And take, hopefully I think all these cards can fit in there. I might have to split it in half. Yeah, let me split it in half. Take a penny sleeve. Throw my cards in here, right? Throw them in the box. And now I'm gonna keep all my packs I open in this box so I can keep all my cards organized. And here's the second box. I'm gonna open this one. 4 packs. I think it's the same art on these packs, I'm not sure. So the Cyber Dragon pack is what we're gonna open up first. Okay. Legion. I gotta figure out the right way to open these cards. I don't really know. This card is normal summon. That sounds really good. What does that say? Tenyi Spirit. I remember Tenyi's being pretty good back in the day. Well, not back in the day. I remember when I first started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Tenyi's being good. It looked kind of like a ghost rare, but I don't think that's a ghost rare. It kind of looks like one, but I don't think it's actually a ghost rare. Majesty Hyperion. That's a cool looking card. It's another one of these. I just got one of those. And fossils. I remember I just got a bunch of fossils cards from another set too. So I'm gonna check out these cards and see if the fossil ones are right. If there's more in this set. If this is the only fossil card, then honestly it doesn't matter. But hopefully there's more fossil cards. So get these out the way. Okay, so let's try to do a YouTube flip. All right, so we're gonna do it like this. All right, boom. And then we're gonna do YouTube polls. I'm gonna practice on YouTube. Ghost Tricks. I remember I got a bunch of Ghost Bells. I think Ghost Bells and Ghost Tricks go together. You control a Ghost Trick. Oh no, they're different. Okay. I think I have Ghost Bells cards from, I don't know, I think it was El Dorado or one of those other sets. Ryza the Mega Monarch. I've seen this card somewhere else too, not just in this set. Here's another one of those Triple D, Dark Tyrant with the Swamp King. And another one of the Pendulum with Arena. So I think I'm gonna see a bunch of those cards. Those are probably... But again, I don't know what's really good or not. I'm just kind of going on what they are. I'm going to read some cards, but not all of them. Void Cauldron. This card is sent to your graveyard. This card is sent to your graveyard. You have any cards in your hand. If in front of your monster, level 8 Dark Synchro. Dragon Synchro. Okay, I don't really care about this. This is Infinity, so I don't really care about Infiniti's. There's another alien card again. Magic Flare, Hyperion. I think there's other Hyperions in here. Despot 001. That's pretty cool. It's a tuner. Low level. How many levels? 1 level. Okay, that's pretty cool. And Princess Cologne again. I got enough colognes. I smell good. Well, I don't really wear colognes in real life. Another Ghost Trick card. So I guess Ghost Tricks were the thing on this set. Seen a couple of those. Vampire Kingdom. Summon monsters you control, gain 500 attack during damage calculation only. What's returned? That's pretty cool. Let's see what's next. Shell Knight. I remember seeing that card before. So I never know, so you can change the defense vision. You're doing for the final damage to your prime. So it's one of those control burn decks, right? Excuse me. These boxes are releasing a lot of dust. Another one of those dot scraper cards. That's pretty cool. They look really cool. And another one of those DD Necro Slimes. So let's see. Be really cool. I just really want to go straight. Dark Magician would be cool. Not even this girl, excuse me. I just drew her out of the Mega Pack 22, so it'd be really cool. These print lines, every pack I've opened, they've had like these scrapes on them, not print lines, but they scratched up on the back of the pack. It's probably because they move around a lot. Another one of those feature cards. Quintet Magician. I remember this card being good. DDD Vice King Requiem. So I think I pulled that card in the past pack. Number 60, Dugoris. I'm not going to try to do that name again. And then Vampire Takeover. There's a couple vampire cards in this set. And this is like, I don't know, the third or fourth vampire card I got. So it's really cool to see those vampire cards. I remember Vampire Lord. Ooh, you remember Vampire Lord? He was like the shit back in the day. Pretty cheap. But that's when I was like a kid. I didn't know anything about strats. I just thought Vampire Lord was cool. Math Mech. I've heard of the Math Mech cards. It's pretty cool looking. There's another one of those Tenyi's Ashina cards. That's pretty cool looking. It almost looks like a Ghost Rare. Dark Alligator. I remember this card being older. I remember this card. I don't remember when it came out, but I think this is a GX card. But I definitely remember that card when I was younger. There's another one of those Fossil Fusions. And then Double D Lamia. Anyway, we're going to keep going. Advanced Ritual Art. That's a pretty cool looking card. What does it say? Ritual Summon one Ritual Monster. So any Ritual Monster, you must send... Wow. So this is just a generic ritual. It says, use this card to ritual summon any one ritual monster. A generic ritual card. That's really cool. I don't know if rituals are good, but if they are, I mean, whatever ritual is good, I'll figure that out. How do you read this? Redbeard, the Plunder Patrol, Matey. I'm not reading that, in fact. That's pretty long. And then Yazi, Evil of the Yang Zen. So this card looks cool. The art is really sick. This holographic is just so cool. I would open more of this just to see this holographic and hopefully pull it up. So let's see what we get. Okay. So that card's cool looking. Very holographic. Vision Hero. I don't know anything about Vision Heroes. I don't know if the Vision Heroes are good on the Hero decks, but I know Hero decks are still pretty good. What does it say? Gold, Triple D, Divine, Zero, King Rage. Their names are so goddamn anime. I love it. All the Triple Ds are mad anime. The Agent of Misery Earth. So I think I drew a couple of these Agent of Mysteries already. They bless on planets. That's pretty cool. And then Victoria, Angel of Bravery. Okay. If this card is special summon, you can special summon one level 5 or higher light monster from your hand, but you lose life points equal to its original attack. Also, its attack becomes doubled at the end of this turn. This card. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. So a nice tech card. I'm not sure if that would be any good. And I'm really excited to get a Ghost Rare, so I really hope I get a Ghost Rare here. This is Tatsunekro. Okay. A zombie tuner. A lot of zombies in this set. Let's see, number 97, Draglubion. I remember Dragluon, so this is just a different version of Dragluon. So that's pretty cool. It works with Dragluon. I remember Dragluon being pretty decent in Duel Links. Chimera Tech, Mega Fleet Dragon. This is my first time pulling this card since opening this, but this sounds really, really cool. And I also picked up the Cyber Strike deck, so I mentioned that earlier, so I want to see if that works in there. And let's see, this is Despian Tragedy. So I think Despian is like really good right now. Branded Despia. I picked up those Albaz. I picked up some Albaz structure decks as well. So if that works, then I'm gonna play that card. Probably should read it. Opening these boxes, opening these packs. Next time I'll have the backs open, so we won't take too long. Samsara Dragon. That looks really cool. Oops, that's 2 cards at once. What did I say? Code Generator. So that's one of those code cards. Triple D Destiny King Larlance. That's pretty cool looking. This looks like a... You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Bone Armor in Monster Hunter. Pretty looking cool. Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi. So it's another Tenyi card. It's a counter trap. I want to read this. When a spell trap card or monster effect is activated while you control a face-up non-effect monster, negate the activation. If this set card you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you special summon one non-effect monster from your extra deck. So that's where that one fusion monster came from. So you want to have normal extra deck monsters. This is really cool. I don't know if it's any good, but it sounds really cool. And then Gormund Gardner Grenadier, Boss of Eternity. Okay, I read that. Whoever attaches the material, because if it refers to the opponent and they can pick their card, then that's not as good. It's a lot going on. It's got mad types. It's a fairy, synchro, tuner, and effect monster. Very flexible card. Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. So I think this card is pretty good, and I like the way it looks like. I like the way it looks. I don't know anything about Crystal Beast now. Apparently they are good, but this is a cool card. Vampire Duke. This is also a cool card, dude. These cards are sick. This holographic, especially with cards like this, where you can see the background a lot, and you can like kind of see it with the through his cape a little bit. And yeah, this is a really cool looking card. And then let's see, the Agent of Wisdom Mercury. So it's a bunch of these Agent of Wisdom cards. I want to read this one. I haven't read any of them. Once per turn during your standby phase, if you control this face-up monster in your face-up card in your monster zone and you have no cards at the end of the opponent's last turn, this card sucks. That card is trash. I just read that. Oh, that's so trash. Why is that card in the set? Why do they print cards that are just obviously garbage? That shit is fucked up. All right. Geomathmech, so Mathmech. Double D Swirl Slime. This is another Duel Links card that was whipping my ass. Really good starter card. Outburst Dragon. Wow, that's really cool. I like this. It's a pretty cool looking card. Maybe I might turn the phone over. I think maybe I'm recording the wrong way. Track Black. That's a really good card. It's a level 2 effect, so it's pretty generic. You can target one monster. You control. This card points to each time it destroys an opponent monster by battle of the turn, draw one card. That's pretty cool. So you can pair that up with a monster that attacks a bunch of times. Shadow Vampire. I remember a vampire card looking similar to this, but not this. There's a lot of vampire cards, or zombies, I should say. And with that said, we are on our last box, our very last box of Ghosts of the Past 2. So let's hope we get something good. I think I'm going to go any mini this one. So exciting. Ghost rares, come on. I can get a ghost rare. I think I can get a ghost rare. This card is really cool if you could have a ritual deck. I just really like that it's generic. Here's another one of those, what does that say? Samsara Dragons. This is the first time I pulled this. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. This is the fusion with Timaeus, right? That's super cool. Card Dark Magician while on the field. Or in the graveyard, your opponent cannot target spell or trap cards you control with card effects. Also, they're not going to be destroyed. That's pretty cool. So it protects back row. Zombie World. Wow, this is a really cool looking card. Look at the way that, oh man, this holo is sick. I'm not going to lie. And then Yang Zen Prana. I can't read. All right, 3 packs left. Let's see if we can pull a ghost rare. I would really love to pull a ghost rare, you know what I mean? I just might flip the table if I get a ghost rare. That'd just be the end of the video. Number we don't want this to fall. Number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. These Xyz numbers, Xyz names are super, they're just OD. Another Yang Zing card. Chaos Grepher. There's a couple retrains of this card. That's pretty cool looking. Chaos Grepher. The Chorus in the Sky. And then what we see here is the Primal Dragon, the Primordial. What a cool name. Your opponent takes no battle damage from attacks involving this card. You can only use each effect once per turn. Banish one dragon monster from your graveyard. This card gains attack and the defense equal to that banished monster. Attack until the end of the turn. If this card is attributed, you can target one monster you control. It can make a second attack. Okay, here. All right, last 2 bags. Let's see if we can pull a ghost rare. I would be really upset if I don't get a ghost rare, but I won't be that upset. It's only 1 box. You kind of need a case to get those, right? Like I said, I don't know the ratios. It would be too easy if you could pull a ghost rare out of 1 box. So maybe that's just what it is. So Altergeist, I remember back in the day, they used to hear about them a lot. Master Hyperion. Another Master Flare Hyperion. I think I got one of those. It's another one of those Metal Avion. And then another Fossil Machine. I got one of those already. And I'm just going to blow through the last pack. I should be taking my time with the last pack, but this is already 28 minutes. I think I'm just going to get into it. So, Box of Friends. Vampire Sorcerer. Outburst Dragon. Dotscape. I already feel like I didn't get one. DD Neko Slime. I got 3 packs where it was both of those cards back to back. All right, so let me just pack this up. I'm pretty butthurt right now, but it's okay. You can't win everything, so I'm gonna box this up. And then that's going to be the end of the video. So I'm going to drop this in here. Again, if you ever think about the way you should save your packs, if you don't have a big collection, you should try to put them in the pennies. I put them in pennies and I put them like in a booster box. I stick them in pennies and put them back like as if they're still in the box. It's just a creative way to keep all your cards in order. So that's going to be the end of the video. We couldn't get a ghost rare, but it was still really fun. Look at the shiny, 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 shiny. We out.